job the day after they did it. These first 2 blocks were put in and allowed to sit for about 2 hours before they did the rest. Set more than it should have. They had trouble finishing it. I got a hunch they brought an awful lot of gravel to the surface, which is going to pop out in years to come. First-class slobs. That's all the junk that I'm supposed to grow grass on top of, I guess. Here's their lineup of the score lines. The guy must have been drunk. He didn't put an expansion seam back in where there was one before, so the concrete goes right up against the edge of the driveway. Real slobs. Beautiful finish work here. This is 2 weeks and 2 days after the second concrete pouring. It looks like an abandoned construction site. Those concrete guys are the biggest slobs in the world. Tore off much more lawn. I'm left with a very interesting texture on the concrete, which may or may not be visible on this tape. Debris all over the place. I'm told that by next Wednesday, the town water department will be in here to begin to repair the damage that I've been looking at for the better part of 6 months. Concrete looks like it was put in by a drunk. Beautiful texture. Screwed up the street. I wonder how the tree's going to survive all of these roots being torn out. First time they brought their tractor, put it on the lawn, and pressed great big holes in the lawn. Compare this with the job that was done by a private contractor to a homeowner down the street, and it's absurd. And that jackass that did the concrete work had the nerve to tell me that I made him a lot of extra work. If the town pays the bill on this one, they ought to have their head examined, unless it's somebody's brother-in-law. Here's the Gold Star microwave on May 9th, ready to be packed and shipped back. There's the burn hole in the middle of the oven.
Thunderstorms could possibly be severe. You'll also notice that we have 2 watches in effect for the Piedmont as well as parts of the PD of South Carolina.
This is a premiere movie production of B&L Movies Incorporated. That's Ben and Lee Harris.